All right, today's Tuesday, March 26th, I think 26th or 25th. We're putting up the Havoc Crew babies. Man, this kid's starting to pop it. They're still young. Most of them are still in their baby feathers. But they fly good. They fly good. They're doing really good, actually. I like the way they kit, the way they set up. Kids are outside playing. I like them to go a little higher, but I've switched feet on them a little bit to get them lifted. Ooh, they got some good spins in here. Some good little solid spinners in here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but man, there's some spinners in there. They barely drop. Look at that. Oh, am I even there? Oh my goodness, they are. Sorry guys, I'm watching the birds. I'm not watching my camera. The birds are working it though. They are working it. Oh, look at that feed. That feed has slowed them really down. I can't see them. They're in the sun. Here we go. Oh. Yeah. I'm just pointing it up. I can't really see my screen, so I don't know what I'm catching them, but they're flying a really nice slow pattern. Oh, bam. Oh, nice. My buddy came out here. He saw this kit. He really likes it. He's like, man, this kid looks fire right now. I like them too. They're still young though, in my book. I think by fall this kid will be ready for sure. But I don't know how the migration's gonna work, how many I'll lose, how many I'll keep. But so far, I mean, shoot, I might have to, like I said, I might have to do another round of these. I was only able to produce this kit last year, and then like 10 of them that I gave out to my buddy to fly. And he got hit with the hawks, with the migration. His area is not as good. So we did lose a few to that. We did produce some roll downs. Oof, man, they are working it up there. Look at that. I don't know if I'm catching it, guys. The sun's in my face. Man, they are working it. This team is going to be a really good one. They're still young, you know. They're still getting it down. They got a good work rate, and they can really crank it up when they want to. Oh, look at that. Oh, man. This team is definitely a really good combination. I like this Havoc Crew team. A lot of people ask me what's in my Havoc Crews. They are a touch of the old school Rick Me birds with the Danny Courtney birds. I do notice that, this team can get real hot. I think another bird just landed. But whew, this team could really work it. I like it when they lift up though. They need to get lifted. They get lifted, they get real fun. I got a homer that I dropped off this morning come in, and he's kind of screwing him up, bringing him down because he's flying low. So this kit is really good with picking each other up, and that's the thing, is that when you have birds, when you have birds that are willing to pick up each other like that. You have homing pigeons flying. Kind of screws up the chemistry here. Bam! Come on, hit it. Those crow calls I got them on alert right now. But yeah, guys, it's been a minute since I've flown. Getting ready for the World Cup here. It seems like it won't be long here for the World Cups here. Man, there's definitely a few in here that are definitely catching my eye. Not that though, that's fluttering. That's fluttering for me. But there's a few in here I know for sure can get the job done. I've switched up the feed. I wanted to slow them down, and looks like I'm doing a good job. I got them slowing down now. So we'll see how tomorrow looks like. Can't wait. Can't wait to fly them. Like I said, not a dull day here. Everything's been rolling. Everything's coming in. Just about all the kits are performing. So I'm in a good position. But the hard part now is selecting through and trying to figure out which bird to move forward with and which one not to. Whoa, did you see that one? Holy smokes, man, that bird just burnt. A solid spin right there. But yeah, this team can get it done. Wow. Come on, let it rip, let it rip. Oh. Yep. Young team. Oh. Come on, guys. Get it lifted. You guys get lifted. I know you guys gonna rock. Yeah, I think that feed that's slowing them down is also getting them to fly lower too. You know, you run into a lot of different things. You want a high flying family, then you got to deal with the high flying. You run with the low flying family, and then you get issues with getting them lifted. You know, it's hard to get a middle ground, but when you do get them at the right height, oh, look at that. They really do crank up. They really do crank up. So, yeah, it's perfect, guys. Ooh, there you go. Look at that. Oh, man. Oh, man, I cannot wait to see. Cannot wait to get these birds peeked out. Oh. Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun fly. Oh, yeah, this year I'm hosting I'm running the Minnesota Flying Classic, the Classic Fly for our club. I look forward to it, guys. The guys out there that's following me, that's part of the Minnesota Flying Roller Group. This year, 2025, I'm running the Classic Fly. And so far, I think I've gotten word from like 14 guys that want to fly. If we get everybody to fly, we should have 20 kits. It'll be worth the drive for sure, guys. So if you do have birds, you live in Minnesota and you want to fly, or if you know anybody that got birds and live in Minnesota and want to fly, join our club, fly with us. This is just a club fly. June 13th and through the 15th is when we're gonna be running it. And I cannot wait, guys. I'm excited to fly some birds, watch some birds, see some guys, connect, watch how the programs are going. Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. But yeah, that wind, I swear, every time I fly, I swear, the wind just picks up. Look at that. I tell you, it never lets me down. Every time I fly, The wind always picks up. Out of nowhere. Again, out of nowhere. Oh, this black pepperhead right here. Starting to come in really good too. I've been watching this bird and I'm like, dang, I gotta have that bird. Definitely a potential bird to have stock quality. Just a solid bird. When that bird rolls, he commits. So definitely a trait that I like and a trait I would like to move forward with. But yeah, guys. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm watching the birds, and like I said, this wind really throws it off. Woo. Look at that, look at that. Man, I like it that this kit really like shortens up the roll when they're down low like this. You know, they really shorten it up. And that's what you look for, bird with a multi-depth. You know, when they're low, they just flip or cut short. And when they're up high, they can rip, let it rip, you know. That's a trait, you know, that you want to make sure if you can lock in, that'll be a trait to have. There's certain birds that, you know, they roll just one depth. So if they're like a 40-foot bird, there's no way you're going to cut that bird down. That bird's going to go 40 feet. So if they're at this level here, that bird's going to crash. You know, and you to me, I don't call those birds roll downs because they've locked in that depth. There's no way to shorten them up. So you can't really, at least to me, I don't call it a roll down because it's not really a true roll down. A roll down is a bird that you can't control. And you can see him pull out the roll, but just can't pull out. That's what I call a roll down. But bumpers do call themselves to. So that is also a trait that you can move away from. Or it could be a trait that you use in your favor. In my opinion, I used to hate bumpers. You know, it was like taboo to have a bird that was a bumper. You know, but what I'm also realizing is that you need those birds because you need those commitment. You need those birds that commit to the roll. So it's actually a good trait to have. And, you know, you just got to keep track of it. You know, if you have depth, you're going to have bumpers. There's really no point. There's no way around it, you know. You can't stock every bird that's going to be no problem at all. Some guys claim they can, but if you live with trees and houses and whatnot and they got depth, there's really no way to go about it, guys. You're gonna bump. You're gonna have birds have accidents. They're gonna misjudge at one point. Just like when I let out this kit, there was one bird that committed and the wind blew it right into the pine trees. And that happened to me last year in the World Cup too. Put them up and the birds, you know, like they roll above this tree right here and the wind blew so hard, they crashed right into those pine trees. And so, you know, it happens, you know, the wind is gonna mess up a lot of flies. And there's some guys here in Minnesota that flies in really, really high winds. And yeah, it's tough, but you just gotta keep pushing for it. Yeah, it looks like they're ready to come down. Yeah. Yeah, that wind is really screwing them up. All right, look at that, all the birds on the roof. See, this is what I'm talking about. You want birds that come down and can get a grip of themselves. They're not gonna bump on you or nothing. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. What a fun day it was. That's 14 minutes. They were flying way longer than that though. I just been watching them, not recording them. So yeah, man, excited. This might be a potential kit for sure. There's a lot of potential in here. Oh, I took out that deep hen, that hen that I was trying to put away. Look at that little pepperhead coming down, beat up, chest busted. Look at that, chest busted on that model. Look at her chest. Look at that, chest busted. Look at that little black one. That black one was actually given away to my buddy. It started coming in and he was like, you know what, this bird's gonna die here. Too many hawks. So he gave that bird back. That bird's cranking it here. Who's the other one? There was another one that was catching my eye. It's gonna be a red. There's a little red one right here. That's a Courtney bird. He was a late round. But yeah, this little guy right here. He's a beast too. I like this guy right here. He's got a good spin on him. And then I got another one up there. The bronze saddle. He's a beast. Who else is coming in real good? This little black one right here. This guy is a beast. But yeah, you know, I'm gonna be calling them down, so not bad today. I think today they did pretty good. No fatalities. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you guys see that. Oh. As soon as they land, that hawk came through. Alright, I'm gonna call these guys in. F4LESS Roller. We out.